Hello everybody, welcome to 21 Questions. I did this last year. I said, hey, it's April, I'll do it again. So here's the first question. What do you use to edit? I use this program called HitFilm Express. Now, does it work all the time? Not at all. But ever since I got my new computer, it's worked like a charm. So yeah, HitFilm Express. It's kind of like Premiere Pro, but it's free. You better have a good computer if you're using this, because if you don't, you're screwed because it's gonna crash. So there's that issue. What computer did you get? I got this one. This is the computer I have. Pretty cool if I do say so myself. Not sure if the camera can actually pick up on that. The GE5 by Dell, as you can hopefully see right there. Don't know because this camera's well, I don't really know if you could see that because this camera's a little poor quality wise these days. It was good. It was good for 3 months, and now it looks horrible. What's next for Twitch? Well, I'm gonna start streaming Red Dead again, and we're gonna have that and God of War. Both days I stream a week for a few weeks. You know, maybe 2-3 weeks, because I'm streaming Red Dead the day after I'm filming this. I'm streaming that tomorrow. This is going up the day after that I stream that. So there's all that. Yeah. So Red Dead, God of War, this you can do that for about 2 weeks. So that's next week is Red Dead, God of War. Then the week after that is Red Dead, God of War. Then probably the week after that. So yeah. Why did you reboot the Zanzone can? I just didn't like the original can. You know, I know there's a lot of people that were really big fans of the original Zanzone canon, but I could just not. I could just not get behind anymore. The characters were terrible. Like, I looked at Dead Zone, I'm like, all Dead Zone's supposed to be is this kind of demon version of me, who, you know, took over my life for a period of time. I'm just like, well, this character just does not make sense, you know? So that character had to go. And you had all these little side characters. They all had to go. How nice of you, camera, to stop recording. It stopped again, believe it or not. Literally 6 seconds. So yeah, that's why I really rebooted Zanzone Can. I just thought I could do way better. How's the job? It's been interesting, you know. I used to like it when I was in another department, and it was like pretty good. And then now I switch to this new one. I'm like, I don't know. It's kind of 50-50. But you know what? It's all right. The pays look good. The employees I work with are good. You know, it's pretty interesting. It's pretty interesting. Now cutting meat for a guy who's vegetarian is very awful, you know, and it makes me not want to eat meat even more because I just gotta cut this stuff again and again and again, and it's just all bad. Favorite YouTube video you've made? Danger Strings, probably, or the Who Shock Pajama Headed Man series. Both those were very good. And again, the thing about the Who Shock Pajama Headed Man series is it's no longer canon. Sure, it was good and all, but like some of the characters that appear in that just don't exist anymore. So I don't know. You know, maybe I could re-canonize it, but I don't know. God of War or Red Dead? This is interesting because I mentioned that earlier for what's next for Twitch. Oh, I also forgot to mention that Hitman is coming soon. I did get the game, so expect Hitman soon. You know, probably late May. So then I'll start streaming that. God of War, Red Dead. That is very tough. I was playing Red Dead the other or God of War the other day. I also played Red Dead the day before that, but I played God of War yesterday, right? And I got to the mission where, well, spoiler alert, but this game's been out a few years. I got to the mission where the son is very, very sick. So you're so man, Kratos is going through all this right now, and he's acting like nothing like Kratos would ever before, and it's great to see. A very good game, God of War is, but I've been playing Red Dead way longer, so I gotta say that Red Dead Redemption 2 is better. Opinion of TikTok. I love TikTok. All right, I love TikTok. Sure, there's a bunch of terrible content on there. I think it's probably 50-50 about what's terrible and what's not, which is interesting because YouTube is probably also has the same amount of awful content, yet nobody bashes YouTube for it, and that's what I think is interesting. Same with Vine. Vine had that same thing, but nobody wants to say that Vine's awful or YouTube's awful for some unknown reason. When they both have the same equal amount of bad content, I can guarantee. Any advice for someone just starting YouTube? Make sure you're passionate about what you're doing. That's literally the only advice I can give you. Because if you're not passionate about what you're doing, then who else is gonna care? All right? I mean, I'm passionate about what I'm doing now, and people still don't care. So it honestly is what it is. Gym or home gym? Now I'm a guy that works out quite a bit, and I mostly do it at my house. I gotta say home gym, like if you get equipment at your house, that's just awesome. What's your favorite comic series you make? Definitely the Batman one. The Batman one right now. It's so interesting. It's so interesting. I just think it's great. I'm almost done with it, which it was about time. I've been doing it for 8 years, and the first about 6 or 7 are horrendous. But yeah. And if you're wondering what shirt I'm wearing, it's a Godzilla Van Gogh shirt. It's Godzilla Starry Night shirt. This thing stops recording every 4 minutes and 20 seconds. That's cool to know. Apparently my camera smoked a little bit of weed today because it's stopping at the weed time. Alright. Clearly I offended this thing. Me and my girlfriend have been together 8 months. When's the best time to move in? You think I got any idea? I've never been in a relationship 8 months. The longest one I've been in it was 6. So I have no clue. 8 months? Go for it right now. That's some terrible advice probably, but will you be doing YouTube in 5 years? I almost guarantee I won't, because I mean at this rate I'm going nowhere. I don't really have time to record anything as it is. I gotta record in between people moving around in this place. So honestly, I highly doubt it. I'm supposed to be moving next year, hopefully, but I also highly doubt that will happen as well. And when I do move, I completely highly doubt that I'll be recording anything in there. I don't know. There's a lot of stuff I want to do still, but who knows? Yeah. Is the PS5 worth it? I mean, it's worth it. There's almost nothing on it right now that you can get. So honestly, I probably wait until next January to get it, but it's pretty good. Favorite band and favorite song by them. Well, my favorite band is Linkin Park. I might have answered that last time, and I know I said what my favorite song was in general, but my favorite song by Linkin Park is probably Crawling. A lot of people say In the End, but I think that's like 4th. 17th one. What's the most underrated game you put on YouTube? Most underrated game I played on YouTube? I was thinking about this yesterday when I got the question. I think it's Subnautica. I think it's Subnautica. I don't know what else it could be, honestly. Subnautica is a very, very good game, but it's not that popular for some reason. Trying to think what a runner-up would be. H1Z1 was pretty good back in the day. Well, I did actually play that. There's this whole story about the Subnautica thing, and it can be explained for you about the first 6 episodes if you watch one of my Zingland Vons. Let's see. What do you post on TikTok? Well, okay. I guess you can follow me on TikTok. So I'm gonna say this: story times, advice. I predict things randomly, but yeah. Honestly, you want to follow me on TikTok? You should. Um, I don't know. I almost have no plans for TikTok. I was thinking about quitting it in general soon, so there is that. Okay, what do you post? I already read that one. Favorite episode of Action Stars Wrestling? Oh boy, I love Action Stars Wrestling. I legitimately think it's the best thing I've done. All right, and a lot of people will say it's this, that, or the other, but I think Action Stars is the best thing I've done. You're talking about consistency for over 5 years. It was 5 years in December, I believe. 5 years, right? 5 years and 4 months. It's such a good show. And my favorite episode, I can't even begin to think what that would be. But I just did a WrestleMania, and I think it's pretty good. The one that I just did. So if you want to check that out, go ahead. What's next for Zam Talk? Me and Cam want to do an episode on depression, and we want to bring some guests on. I know that's coming up. I don't know what's actually next. He's been busy. I've been busy, so that's why the podcast has been all over the place with when it gets released. So hopefully we're able to resolve that. Hopefully next week there will be one. So yeah. What's a big project that you really want to do? Man, I got several of these. I want to do something like Blair Witch Project. Me and two friends go in the woods. I got a camera on my head. All this stuff. That is something that I really want to do. And Dangerous Strings 2. I have almost a whole script of Dangerous Strings 2 done. I just need about I don't know 2 paragraphs or whatever. But I just haven't been writing it. So Dangerous Strings 2, the Blair Witch thing, 2 things I really want to do. I've also thought about part 2 of the breakup story, but like having a girlfriend actually in it. I forget what the character's name was, but having his girlfriend actually in it. Bunch of stuff like that, and I think it would be very interesting. That's just a few things I want to do. Do I think I can ever do them? Honestly, if I'm being realistic, I probably can't. So that is that. Thanks everybody for watching. This has been 21 more questions. Last year I did one of these, doing one of these again. I just thought, hey, it would be an interesting experience to have. A lot's changed in the past year. New computer, guy got a job, got a PS5. I don't know if I'm more or less depressed at all, but who knows, So thanks for watching. The next video on this channel it's probably gonna be very soon. It might involve me too. It might not. That's all I'm saying. Thanks for watching and bye.